Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. This week feels different. Not because something huge suddenly happens, but because you can feel your energy changing. Like something that's been holding you down is starting to lift. Leo, this is the beginning of that shift. Over the last few cycles, you may have felt a little off. Not fully yourself. Not as confident. Not as motivated. Like you were waiting for something to move. But it wasn't happening yet. You may have been questioning your direction, your decisions, your place in certain situations. That phase is ending. This week, your energy starts coming back. From a Vedic perspective, this is power return energy. When Leo goes through a period of pressure, life is usually reshaping your confidence, your identity, your direction, and your sense of purpose. And once that inner adjustment happens, your outer world starts to move again. And that's where you are right now. You may notice yourself feeling stronger this week, more clear, more sure of yourself, more ready to step forward. Something that used to make you hesitate doesn't feel as scary anymore. Something that felt uncertain starts to make more sense. That's the shift. Your power is coming back. Leo, your strength has always been your confidence. Not loud confidence, real confidence. The kind that comes from knowing exactly who you are. But when life puts pressure on you, even you can't start to doubt yourself. This cycle was about rebuilding that strength. And now, it's starting to return. There may be a moment this week where you realize something changed inside you. You didn't react the same way. You didn't need the same approval. You didn't feel the same fear. And that realization is the turning point. Because once Leo feels strong again, everything starts moving. So here's the deeper truth for this week. The shift began when you made a decision quite recently. Maybe you stopped trying to prove yourself. Maybe you let go of something that wasn't right. Maybe you chose a new direction. Even if nothing changed right away, that moment reset your energy. And now, life is responding. You may also notice people reacting to you differently. More respect, more attention, and more opportunities. Not because you forced it, but because your energy changed. Leo attracts when confidence is real. And this week, your energy becomes quite magnetic again. There may be opportunities appearing this week that remind you of who you are. Something connected to work. Something connected to creativity. Something connected to leadership. And something connected to recognition. Pay attention to what makes you feel alive again. That's where this new cycle begins. But here's the key for this week. Don't go back to doubting yourself now that things are opening. Leo energy grows when you trust your strength. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything. Just stand in who you are. Momentum will follow. Because what's really happening is this. You went through the pressure. You made the adjustment. You found your center again. And now, life starts moving forward. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. Do one thing that makes you feel proud of yourself. Not for everyone else, for you. That tells life your confidence is coming back. And the shift will grow stronger. Leo, this week isn't about struggle. It's about power returning. You felt the doubt. You felt the delay. You made the change. And now, your energy rises again. Stand tall. The shift has already begun. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward, and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.